You know, yeah, brother. That's real, that's
Grown
real.
Man Podcast, y'all.
Come on, let's give it.
Grown Man Podcast.
We the realest show.
Grown Man Podcast.
When you need to know.
Grown Man Podcast.
We the realest show.
Grown Man
When
Podcast.
you need to know.
You know what it is. It's the
Grown Man Podcast.
Protect Our Head Ministries and Almond Raw Productions presents Grown Men Podcast. And I'm your host, Another Chance, with my co-host in the building, MJB, the God of Shaw, and my brother Free Cypher Allah. On this platform, we're going to politic about life's current events, family, real men, and knowledge, baby. So get ready, because in this hour is where we give you the tools to succeed for tomorrow. Grown Men Podcast. Let's go.
Grown Man Podcast.
We the realest show.
Grown Man Podcast.
When you need to know.
Grown Man Podcast.
We the realest show.
Grown Man Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, welcome back. You're now tuned in to Grown Men Podcast. And I'm your host, Another Chance in the building. We live.
Yeah,
I got my
we
co-host
live.
in the building,
The God of Shop.
MJB.
Yeah.
Free Cypher to my side. What's going on?
Peace, peace.
Gangsta's Corner is in the building. What's going on, G-Rick?
Oh man, I'm chilling, man. How you doing, man? You all right?
Blessed,
Yeah.
brother. Yeah, we blessed, man. Grateful to be on this good side of this earth, man.
All right.
Good, man. How was y'all brother's week, man?
So,
Y'all now tuned in to the realest. When you need to know the realest show, man. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How was y'all week, man? Everybody had a good week?
indeed. It was a great day today. I had my day off, totally off, to the house.
Totally off. Nothing to do.
But that's good.
Nothing to do.
You got you some rest. That's something.
Yes, sir.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Those are days we dream about. Nothing to do but put your feet up and rest.
That's right.
Yes, sir. I'm fully back. 100.
Yes, sir, man. That's how you're supposed to enjoy your day off, brother.
Hey, man, listen. I don't do nothing. I sit there, lay in the bed, get me something to eat, and lay back in the bed.
That's real.
I hope y'all enjoyed y'all weekend just like Free Cypher, man. Laid up in the bed, relax, put your feet up. What about you, Double O? You had a good weekend?
Man, you know, I've been on the same thing, man. You know, it's all right. I'm glad to be here, like I said. Shit, everything been going all right, though, man. You know, it's been, they played with my money a little bit this week when I went to the bank from last episode when I was in the bank.
Okay.
But other than that, it's all right.
Yeah, get it right. They gotta get it right.
Yeah. My weekend was pretty nice.
Yeah, good weekend.
Yeah.
What'd you do, MJB?
Gosh. Just chilled out, you know.
Just hung out with the family.
Hung out with the family. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Thank you. Yeah, I went to the gender reveal.
Okay.
Yeah,
You did say you had,
Yeah. It was beautiful. Yeah. It's gonna be a girl.
Okay. Who's president?
Her niece. My girl's niece.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. You're a girl. I got 6 girls, so I know all girls, man. All about them girls, man. Shout out to all of my beautiful daughters.
Yeah.
Y'all tuned in. Shout out, Daddy love you, man.
Yeah.
Open floor, man. We got a lot of wonderful things going on. We got a lot of different things going on with the ministry right now. Just so you know, we do have employment coming up for those who need a position, you need employment, you need a job, you need some stability. we now have employment for you. If you need more details, please hit us on that line you see there at the bottom of the screen or the email. We'll return the email as soon as we get a chance. But we got a lot of different things going on. If you need employment, hit us up. We have call centers available. We got different things going on, man. Floor is still open, man. Y'all got any announcements before we move forward? Any announcements? Special announcements?
Yeah, yeah. Check out Almond Raw Productions. Yeah, you can hit me up. Have my email is on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just hit me up and check me out on SoundCloud. Check me out on Facebook.
I'm raw.
Yeah, yeah. You checking me out now? You know what I'm saying? You know the music you hearing. You feel me? So
That's all on the raw productions.
yeah, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. And you know,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Intro,
yeah.
outro, that's
Outro,
all
yeah.
on the raw.
So
Everything you hear is all on the raw production.
yeah.
Hey, guess what? Guess what?
Yeah.
Only thing I heard was the intro. I don't hear nothing. No, I ain't hear that music that we was talking about.
It's all good
That's
when
okay.
yeah, it's all good. Once you go back and do a rewind, you'll see.
You can hear it then, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. I'm just making sure that
yeah,
I'll be able to get it eventually.
You know you're
yeah,
gonna get it,
yeah,
Cypher.
yeah.
You know
But
you're gonna get it.
but yeah, like I said, if y'all looking for production, or
Mm-hmm.
if you know, I'm a mobile producer, so I come to you if
Mobile.
if you're in the Orlando, Florida area. Just reach out to me, email, Facebook, Instagram. I'll send you my link tree. Just reach out to me and I'll send you my link tree. And once I send you that, you got all the connects, all right? So just do that.
Shouts out to Raw Productions, man. He make good music, man. Good music, man. So absolutely, definitely get in contact with that man, man.
So he did make the grown man podcast theme, right?
Yeah, yes,
It's all
yes,
Raw. Everything you
yeah,
see here is all
yeah,
Raw Productions, man.
Let's be clear on that.
Let's be clear.
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
get clear on it, huh?
Yeah,
Clarification.
we
Yes,
good on
sir.
that
Yes,
end.
sir.
We very
We
much
put
good
that
on that.
together.
Yeah,
We put that together. Yeah, you did that.
yeah.
We put the
I
beat
got
together.
plenty
We
of.
put the lyrics together, and
Yeah,
we made it right, man. We made it right. That's what we
Okay.
about
Okay.
doing.
yeah,
Internal. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Building our stuff internal and
You have
making
to.
it
There's nothing wrong with that.
making it available outsourced. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you have to start from the inside out. But you got to understand what the inside's all about. Feel me? You
That's
got to
right.
study yourself.
That's right.
Can't be out here trying to study everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
They not built like you. Anyway,
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're now tuned in to
yeah.
Grown Man Podcast. And I'm your host, Another Chance in the building with Free Cypher Allah, MJB, the God of Shaw, and G Rick in the Gangsters Corner, man. Y'all check us out. MJB.
Hotline.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We got a call. Looks like we got a call on the air. Yeah, we got a call on the air. We're going to take some calls. Welcome, caller. You're live on the air. You're now tuned in. Grown Man Podcast. Speak your piece.
My bad.
Speak your piece.
I tell him.
Doing just fine. Doing
My
just fine.
bad.
Oh,
I can't. Just call.
okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Did y'all hear that question? Sorry. Hold on a second. You muted Cypher.
Mic muted.
Go ahead, Cypher. Did you hear that question?
No, we can't hear the question. You got to put the speakerphone to the mic or something. We could hear him talking,
Let,
but we
let,
don't understand what
let,
he's
let me
saying.
ask the question again so all my hosts can hear it.
sometimes I feel like cursing out. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm their father. They gotta talk to me, bro.
Right.
But I don't know how to approach that. I want to approach it really like a certain way. I don't want to hurt the feelings. You know what
Absolutely.
You gotta come subtle.
Absolutely. I understand.
You gotta come subtle.
Go ahead.
Can y'all just repeat that?
Well, what he's saying that he don't want to come at his kids in an aggressive way to let them know that he would like to talk to them.
Basically, he's trying to find a
Uh,
soft way to speak to the kids,
Yeah,
the communication, when they don't want to listen.
okay, well that's something. Don't go directly to them with the problem.
like that stuff.
Start a conversation. Okay,
Listen
well,
to that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to go straight up, talk to them. I just want them to listen and understand what's going on.
all right. So just go to them, but don't be aggressive. You see what I'm saying? Speak to them like they children. Speak to them like you the parent that really love them.
MJB.
yeah. I mean, you just gotta come in a non-aggressive way. I mean, more subtle. Just speak to them. You know.
Sometimes you got to get creative.
Okay.
Yes.
You got to get creative. You want to sit to yourself and say, okay, let me play that game. Let me figure this out. Let me see how I can.
Or one thing that I used to always do is I'd be like, how would I want my parents to come to me and speak to me?
Son, and like throw the topic or just wait a couple of times, like take him out this week and take him out next week. Don't talk anything about that. Just let him talk to me.
Yeah, definitely. You can take once you get them away from their environment, they have no choice but to focus in on who's with them, which is you. So yeah, that would be good. Take them to the park, one by one, and just what's on their mind.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Take them out of their environment. They once you take them out of their environment, they have no choice but to focus in on you. You're the only thing that can protect them.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Looks like Gangster might have stepped out, but I was thinking about something similar like that with my son, as far as trying to get creative to get him to listen when it's hard for him to listen. So I'm trying to figure out, well, how can I get creative and do it in a nice, gentle way that a mother would do it, and strong enough that a father would do it, so he understands. But it's not easy, man. It's not easy, bro. It's not easy. It's not easy. You got to get creative. You got to use all of your resources, just like you're doing. You got to dig in and use a little bit of this, use a little bit of that, and figure out what's best for the little one. Because that's what's important at the end of the day.
Yeah, that helped a lot, man. I just want to hear different opinions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what we're here for.
Nigga trying out here, man. The nigga trying out here for sure.
That's real, man. That's real, and we applaud that, because it's not too many people doing so. So we applaud that, nephew, and that's real.
All right. So now, if you don't mind, how old are the children?
Did you catch that, nephew?
Nah, I didn't hear it.
How old are the children?
Oh, they're like 10. One is 10. And then the other one's 12.
10 and 12.
Oh, okay. You shouldn't have no problem whatsoever. They still at the age to be reached. You could reach them. I guarantee you'll be able to reach them. Just speak to them. Speak to them. Show them what's real. You know what you don't want them to do. You know what I mean? Start leading them towards what you want them to do.
Right.
Just gotta be born.
Use the breadcrumbs.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm with you, man. We all learning this, man. I'm telling you, man. This is all good stuff, man. You're now tuned in to some good stuff, man. Grown Men Podcast, man. But we all learning and trying to do things the right way, especially when it comes to the little ones, man. So we appreciate you calling in. We appreciate your input, nephew. We appreciate your time watching the show, man. Much love and respect. I know Double O Gangster have a comment regarding your question, so Gangster, did you hear his question, Double O?
No, I missed it, man. I had some people calling me. I missed the question. What was the question?
MJB.
Um, the question, the question was, how can how can he create communication between him and his children? You know, he don't want to come to
With him and
agreement.
his children?
You know,
Yeah, right. Uh,
A smooth
that's a hard one. I
communication.
mean, that's a hard one. I mean, yeah, but it's not really. It's hard for me to explain. But what you need to do is kind of like find a common ground, something that appeal to both of y'all, and then you just go in with that, and listen and lead them with. And after you get a common ground and you start building on it, just lead them to where you want the conversation to go. We smarter than them. You know what I mean? So it's a way to do it.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
If you got to, you got to sit down and talk. If you make them, just sit down, listen to what I got to say, and then, I'm gonna listen to you. But when I give you something, it's because I'm giving it to you because I know you need it. So pay attention, soak it up. I mean, that's how I feel about it. I'm gonna make them. They gonna listen. If we sit down and talk, I know it ain't gonna be a 50-50 conversation because I never had a 50-50 conversation with my parents, or whatever. You want to talk? I ain't got no choice but to talk.
So it's more like
Or I'm gonna
90
get,
10 now.
I'm gonna get offended for real. you know,
yeah.
you got to talk to me. Yeah, yeah. Sit down and talk. Let's go. We're gonna have a conversation, whether you like it or not.
So what else going on
Yes,
with
sir.
current
Yes, sir.
events?
That's real, man.
But I'm a little old fashioned, and but that's how I feel, Yeah, you're gonna talk whether you want to or not, because I'm gonna open up the line of communication because I am.
Right.
This daddy, so that's what it is. Yeah, that's how that go.
Go ahead,
That's how my
nephew.
dad did it.
No, I'm saying like that's what I need to hear. I need to listen to y'all. That's why I call y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all be
Straight up.
real. I'll be watching it, the podcast and show. You know what I'm talking about? So I need some real answers. You know what I'm talking about?
Straight up. Straight up.
Yes. Thank you.
Absolutely, man.
Thank you.
Pass it on, man. Tell a loved one, tell a friend, let them know we got good stuff coming out in these speakers, man. We appreciate you tuning in, big bro. Thank you,
Yeah,
nephew.
man. You guys be safe out there, man. I know how hard the grind is. Things not be safe. So thanks again.
Yes.
Y'all keep it up.
Thank you.
Straight up, and you stay tuned. Thank you, nephew.
All right, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Good,
sir.
good info, good information, good advice, y'all, man. We appreciate that, man. Good info, man. Nephew can take that and he can do something with it, man. Straight up.
Yeah.
That's good stuff,
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
Hey, that's right there down our alley with Bill and Morale. So
Yeah.
but anyway, we'll
That's
take
down.
back on that on that. But what else we got going on current events? So
Well, y'all know what it is. We're gonna put up on the next current event, man. Y'all check it out, man. Y'all check this out. I'm gonna do as I always do. I'm gonna show y'all something, and y'all can comment on what y'all see. All right. 1 second.
Police searching for suspects now after a drive-by shooting hurt two people at a restaurant. So this happened early Sunday morning. Witnesses tell police a person in a car started firing shots as three people were walking into the Juicy Crab on Kirkman Road. Police say two people were hit, one adult and one child. A woman was in the restaurant's parking lot at the time of the shooting and had this account.
It's crazy because sometimes you sleep and don't see anything, and when you wake up, you see everything. Well, what's wrong over here?
Well, those victims are expected to recover.
You guys heard about that?
Man, here's the thing. I'm not gonna get into a specific case, but it's just like what Buddy just the caller that just called in. We need more parents like him
Yeah.
and ready to go that extra step. He wants to figure out how to have a conversation with his child. That's the start. That's the start. So now we need more parents to have this particular conversation with their child. I'm not just calling on parents. I'm calling on parents, uncles, aunties, OGs, big homies, whoever out here in these streets was out here in these streets, know what's going on. We got to grab these children and really get to the bottom of what's going on in our community as far as this gun violence. That's why we can't just focus on one case. It's too many cases out here going on right now. We got to sit here and really have a serious conversation with our youth and young adults. I would say at least 26 them down. They need to. We got to pull them in. We're gonna have to get some kind of control here because we got to realize this here. We are falling off quick. Black man in America, we falling off quick, and the sisters ain't falling too far behind us. Cause what used to be a male thing, it then became both. We got the sisters out here shooting up too, getting shot up too. You see what I'm saying? So we got to grab all our youth, from 26 on down at least. Sit them down and teach them and show them the real problem is this here. We got minor beef with each other. Minor beef. I'm not gonna sit here and say that yeah, it's better if we just fight it out, cause that ain't right either. Due to the simple fact, just cause I win, don't mean that I was right. You see what I'm saying? So fighting it out ain't really an answer to our problem. We got to figure out a way that we can sit here and discuss what our true issue is with the person that we think we want to kill, the person that we think we need to kill. Because this mess just thing got out of hand with this random shooting. If you really want to kill somebody, please walk up to that person and hit them. All this drive by, I don't care who you hitting. No, that ain't right. Period. Ain't nothing right about that. Nothing. Ain't no justification in that. And the people that's hiding you and keeping you out here on the streets, I know they love you, but man, look at here. They gonna make laws the way y'all gonna go down with them. You around here harboring them and stuff like this here. No, don't get into that. Talk your homeboy out that mess. Tell him what's real. Unless you know you are in immediate danger, imminent danger. That pistol is for to save your life.
Yeah.
Not for you to just go out here because you got a pistol now and you want to shoot. Take her behind to a gun range. Go out in the woods somewhere deep off in the woods. Set you up a little gun range. Bust off you some shots.
Let me just touch on
Learn,
that what you were saying, Cypher.
learn how to go out there and use that gun to get you some food. Kill you a buffalo or something. Learn how to
Use it the right way. Use it the right
yeah, you gotta learn how to skin it and get your meat. You want to build that gun so much, make it useful for you.
way. All right. Well, yeah. What we got
I just
going
want
on,
to touch
brother?
bases before I forget, man. As far as individuals, man, y'all really need to take heed to that first section, man. What we was talking with Cypher and nephew was just talking about, man. Y'all need to take heed to individually
Yeah.
grabbing your seed and your loved one and sitting them down and finding out what's going on in their head, before it's too late. Because if we all
Indeed, you got to do it
collectively do
individually.
that, if we all collectively do that individually, then we would collectively have a better outcome. So yeah, what you were
Yes,
saying,
yeah.
Mark?
Oh, it just goes back to what I always say. It's all within the thought. I mean, if we speaking into existence, we basically we gotta show them how to operate. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying before.
Tempo.
Just,
We're gonna keep it moving right along, man.
Yeah.
Keep it moving right along, MJB. Let's
uh,
see here.
Family and relationships.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. You're now tuned in to Grown Men Podcast every Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. Live on Facebook, YouTube, man. We are talking family and relationships, man. We are moving right along, moving right along. Family and relationships, man. Um, I'm gonna just jump it off with something to do with your family. Um, any recommendations on family? Something to do fun with your family?
I mean, you go out to a movie. Everybody go out to a movie.
Movies,
We,
boardwalk,
we all agree
Yeah,
on a movie we want.
board games.
Yeah,
board games,
yeah. That dog did not see.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
know,
we
you can sit
said.
around and play some games.
card games.
Yeah, you got
Teach-
interact with your family.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's how you create
Yeah,
that
sit down and
relationship.
just play a board game or something.
We
Yeah,
definitely.
because in
It'll
the
work.
process of, you know what? In the process, the board game is the best because now you got to think and you got to be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
That way, when you know what I'm saying, there it is.
I'm with you.
So you got to think and be quiet, and then at the same time, when you can have a with that type of environment, you don't have to say too much; it'll go straight in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as far as the conversation or what you're trying to bring a point across, if you want to have a conversation.
Yeah.
You know.
And then you can learn
Yeah.
each other. You learn each other. The family members, you grow and learn each other. So I'm with you.
Yes, yes.
I'm
You
with
learn
you.
personalities.
Personalities,
Yeah. And
figure out solutions.
there you
small
go.
problems,
Yeah.
just by conversating.
That's right.
And that's why they say that dinner table is important. You know,
That's one
that's why they
thing.
say that dinner table.
Yeah, you're right. That
But
is
it's the same
important.
as it's the same as sitting down playing the game
Yeah,
of Monopoly.
Yeah,
You know,
there
I
you go.
understand.
That's
We
communion
still
time.
community congregate.
Yeah,
Community.
as long as you congregate in some shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah, it's definitely needed
Yeah.
because it's not in a lot of households. I can tell you.
Yeah, dinner tables out your place too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that I ain't never had that. I mean, I
Yeah.
tried it, but it was just like, okay, what we gonna talk about? We sit and eat, you know. So it just never.
No, it'll come about.
Because I see you every day. I talk to you. I wake up in the morning with you. You my parents. I have no problem talking to you, so we don't have to sit at a dinner table on my end.
Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes you can do other things, which means the same.
Yeah, a bond. Trying to
same bond, building that bond.
Yeah, building that bond. Yeah.
Even if it's a phone call.
Yeah, that does it.
Building that bond. You know what I mean? But family is important. We all struggle with it. You know, nobody's perfect. We all struggle. You know, we all struggle to be a better person. In order to, help somebody else, you have to be 100% you, better you, in order to help somebody else. So, it's important to continue to strive to be better. That's what I have to say as far as family and relationships. It's important to continue to be better, man. Better than yesterday. Anybody got anything?
Anybody else?
Oh no, I back up everything you say. It's real.
All right.
We want to say thank you so much for watching, man. We got the viewers tuning in. You're now tuned in to Grown Men Podcast, the realest show when you need to know, man. Thank you so much for watching Grown Men Podcast. Let's see this. We're going to take a quick pause for the calls and pay a few of these bills.
Mm-hmm.
that I'm using today, man. So build it up over the years, through my past and my history, you know. So the person is right now is the person who God has allowed me to still be here. So I'm trying to give it back to you. Thank God. I believe if I trust in God that He would make me whole. I believe cause I feel it flowing deep down in my soul. No one can tell me any differently. It's something that He has orchestrated for me. To my nephew, great cause, man. Getting donations for Hurricane Ida, man. So we came off the drop off the board and trying to do 13 years out here. They doing their stuff, man. Y'all be blessed. Join in, man. Check it out. Change quality. Channel News 13. Doing their stuff, business. I believe if I trust in God that He would make me whole. I believe cause I feel it flowing deep down in my soul. No one can tell me differently. It's something that He has orchestrated for me.
Praise the Lord. We on South Street, right on the corner of Campbell, South Street, Spirit. Come on up, we got free, look bang, free everything. Come on up, y'all. We got free haircuts, free everything. We got going on.
Okay. That's real.
Shout out to Pastor Jake Simon.
Yeah.
Respect. Much love.
Come on up on 645 West South Street, corner of Paramore and South Street. Come on up. See the bag?
Oh, that's real, man.
I see the bag. See the bag.
He would make me whole. I believe cause I feel it flowing deep down in my soul. No one can tell me any differently. It's something that He has orchestrated for me.
No. The video do its thing now.
No big brother will get on me. No big brother will get on me. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. Y'all tune in to Grown Man Podcast to really show who you need to know. We just paying the bills right now, man. That's all we're doing.
If it's time for a treat, it's time for Melted Morsels by Nicole. Only the finest ingredients are used in these tasty pastries, bite after satisfying bite. Baked with love and methods passed down from generation to generation, there's a morsel for every occasion, whether cakes, pies, cookies, or any decadent goodies in between. Melted Morsels has the fix for your sweet tooth. Go to www.meltedmorsels.com or call 407-536-0708. Melted Morsels by Nicole. Sweets, anyone?
Oh, she has the best desserts out there, man. If you know, like I know, you will get that number. You'll lock it into your phone. You'll save it, and you'll keep her around for those special holidays, man. She got the cookies, the sweets, the pies, the cakes. and it's all immaculate desserts. It's not just your regular Betty Crocker stuff, man. She got the goods, man. I'm telling you. If you know what I know, you'll go ahead and lock her in, man. That's Nicole Melted Morsels. She can be reached at 407-955-6431. Melted Morsels.
Did you have some like vegan products, vegan dessert?
Well, she's tuned in, so I'm sure she'll be adding that to her menu. Not that I know of, but she's tuned in, so she probably would add it.
Okay.
Yeah, most definitely.
I
Most definitely.
had tasted a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
Bumptious.
Mm-hmm. That's a
Yeah.
big 10-4, man. That's a big
And
10-4. We're going to keep it moving right along, MJB.
Yeah.
Building morale.
Building morale. We've been talking about this all night. Building morality, man. Just being a...
Down with how the God said it earlier. We could go with that caller.
Yeah, hey. You going to get
Yeah.
out my head, Cypher. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I was thinking, the same thing, brother. You talking about morals. This man is digging deep, and he's saying, hey, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? That's real. That's
Yeah.
G. That's G code. That's old school spirit. You know. I know you're a young man, but you got some old school blood in you somewhere. That's G code. So that's something you want to pass along to someone else because it's in you. So
That's good.
keep using it, keep building on it, and pass
Yeah.
it on. Which is what's most important. Pass it on to someone else who can actually grow from just as you
Yeah, that's
have
it.
grown from it. So
We did that today. We built
Absolutely.
morale right in their face when
Absolutely.
the
When
young
they called
guy.
in.
That's right. That's
Absolutely.
building morale right
That's what the
there.
show is all about, man.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. When we get calls like that, it tells us this is our purpose. This is why we do what we do, man.
Yeah,
We here to
yeah.
help. We here to assist. We here to learn as you here to learn, man. This is
yeah,
awesome for that to take place, man.
That was a beautiful moment right there. That was God right there.
Absolutely.
Feel me?
Absolutely.
Y'all gotta see it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Stop looking for all this
Absolutely.
other stuff. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? Sometimes it
Absolutely.
be right there and you can't even figure it out.
That's real.
But you gotta be on that wavelength. Anyway.
That's real. Go ahead, Double O. You was about to say something?
nah. I was just listening, brother. I'm just, you know.
You kind of quiet tonight, man. We normally get a mouthful out of gangster, man. You kind of quiet tonight.
Man, I understand. Yeah, I got a lot of things on my mind, though, man. My apologies, you know, but I'm here though, and I'm listening, bro. You know, I might not
Yeah.
contribute much today, but I'm here listening, man, and you know,
Just
Yeah.
I'm
appreciate
just
that.
Hey,
focused on
we
some things that I got to do, man.
that's
I'm with
real.
you.
That's
I'm with you.
real.
Just
You
you
know,
being here is enough contribution, enough for us, man. If you need
That's right.
if you need some help or something, you know, holler at your boy. You already know.
for sure,
But
for
just you
sure.
being here is
Yeah.
contribution
Well, I mean, I
enough.
can tell you what yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
But I
anything
can
good.
tell you, you know, what I got going on, man. You know,
No, you ain't
I
gotta go all
I hope I don't know. Yeah, my bad.
Hey man, keep it real in the field, you feel me?
Go ahead, Nancy. What you were saying?
Oh no, I was just saying, you know, I'm in the process now. Open up a little company. I already opened the company. It's called MS Financial, but I'm trying to turn it into a nonprofit, and I'm going to do some things to try to help the inner youth. You know, the people that ain't that's less fortunate. But I just got to get the right ideas and things of what I can provide, what kind of service I can
Okay.
provide for them. You know, but that's what I'm trying to do right now. You know,
That's good.
get me a
That's good.
little area or something. You know,
Uh-huh.
but I
Okay.
gotta help in some kind of way. You know, I gotta do something,
Yep.
man, because things is
Yep.
getting out of hand, man. You know, they getting in the
Yeah.
streets too much, all kind of stuff. You know, and if I can help one or two of them not go in the streets, then I feel like I accomplished something. So
Absolutely.
that's what I'm trying
Yeah.
to do now, man. You know,
Yeah.
uh,
That's I
I
be
just
on
got to
that
get
same
some ideas, man. What should I do with them?
Yeah. Yeah.
well
We definitely gonna help you out. Go ahead, MJB.
we just gotta at least try to point them in the right direction. You know,
Yeah.
we have resources like here's the problem with what we have to understand is you gotta figure out what is their talent. Like once you figure out what they normally can do good,
Mm-hmm.
That's what you feed. You feed that because they have no problem doing that. It's fun to them. You see? So you got once you see that part within your child growing up, well, what do you do naturally that you just naturally do without thinking about it? You know what I'm saying? Even though you are thinking. But the fact is you're doing it with no like, oh, I gotta do this. Some smooth. Once you find that, that's what you motivate.
I'm with you now.
That's what you motivate.
I'm with
know
you.
what I'm
You're
saying?
right. Absolutely.
And that's what most of us never picked up on coming up, but I had to pick up on it earlier, later on in my life. But I'm trying to utilize it now with my daughter because when she called me, hey, how you doing, baby? So what you like to do? I mean, when you ain't doing nothing else, baby, what you like to do? She tell me I want to own my own business. I said, okay, there it is. Okay. Now you got me something to help you with.
Right. That's a connection.
So now I can go buy business books. We can sit down, read them. We can learn from each other.
Absolutely.
You kind of get what I'm saying?
I appreciate that information, brother. That helps me.
With
the communication with
the
me and my girls.
Yeah, like find out. Yeah. You gotta pay attention. Like they gonna pick on each other. They gonna do whatever because you got a family that's just doing it. But when they sitting alone, pay attention to them, see what they normally doing, and be like, baby, you like that? Yeah. You like to do it? Show me how it goes.
Right,
get her into it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I know a lot. I mean, me and my girls are all good on communication levels, but to go into a deeper level like that is another step where I think we all should go.
Yeah.
To strengthen upon us, but that's real.
Yeah, for real, man.
I need that.
Yeah. That's I understand that.
It's all a thought in the end, anyway.
Yeah.
So how you want to create your thought?
Right.
You feel me? Your children alone was a thought.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
You see? So how do you wanna cultivate the thought form?
I just want to say I appreciate this moment in time, man. I didn't know I was going to end up here, 2022, trying to become a better man.
We all in the walk.
This is a beautiful thing, man. This is a beautiful thing to be doing what I'm doing. So
yes, sir.
I'm just grateful to be here. Grateful to be in the building with MJB, Gangsta Rich. It's all love, man. It's all love, man.
For sure.
Right.
Knowledge, wisdom, understanding.
That's been the whole show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We always kick knowledge and wisdom and understanding. But like I said, I'm gonna say it this way. I think that's not the correct order. That's what I say, Cypher. It's not the correct order.
I'm gonna stay out of that.
Well, I'm gonna leave. I done broke mine down. Why I say it's my order that I say. You see what I'm saying? Now you could come up with your order, you know what I mean, and be able to show and prove that that's what it's supposed to be. And we may be swayed to that way of thinking. I doubt I would, but we may be.
I just
Cause see, like just dealing with this, like we was talking about today, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The knowledge of today's show would be we done came up with, we recognized a problem in our community. That would be the knowledge. The wisdom on that is to enact something, to put something into place to combat that. I always been on the fact like this here. I want to do. Everybody want to do something to help the youth. I want to grab a gang of youth and teach them something. I'd rather do it a different way. It's with me, because I don't really like dealing with the problems that teachers deal with in the schoolhouse. I would prefer myself. I would grab a group of parents, and teach them how to teach their children the things that their children need to know. So therefore, they would have something to go and hear and talk with their children about. They would know how to help their children with their schoolwork. Too often we get comfortable with telling our children, oh, they didn't teach me that when I was in school. That's some new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then when your child getting bad grades, you want to put your foot in his butt. Instead of you showing your child that you're willing to go and learn that which they need help with
Mm-hmm.
to inspire your child,
Leadership.
you don't have no reason to put your foot in their behind because that's your child, and you won't learn nothing to help your child.
Right.
Only we can really teach our children because we with our children on a daily basis. We know our child's shortcomings and we know their strong points.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be the ones to improve on their weak points and make their strong points even stronger.
That's up to us.
That's up to us.
That's up to us.
Yeah.
That's up to us. The
Yeah.
teacher is there with the child for basically like an hour because all the grades not going different subjects.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So except for like elementary school, your first and second grade teacher might be your only teacher for the full day. But we have to teach our child. That's something that as parents, as adults, uncles, aunts, anybody, family members, family friends, whatever.
Right.
We have to be at all points when we're around our children. We teaching them what to do right.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can't be sitting at the house twerking with our kids no more.
No.
Right.
We can't be at the house, got our child out there on the stroll with us.
Right.
No.
Seeing the foolishness that we doing, we at the same time we trying to tell them, don't do this.
It don't work like
You
that.
see what I'm saying? It don't work like that. Our children is gonna do what they see us do.
What they see us doing.
Period.
Absolutely.
Period.
That's it.
It is nothing that we can sit there and say to them from when they follow in our footsteps because that's what we taught. That's what we taught them to do.
Absolutely.
We ain't teaching them nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what we got to do as parents. And that's the wisdom of that.
Yeah.
The understanding gonna be one of the results that come from that.
Right.
How our children turn out.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's why I say knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly understood.
That's an excellent way to
Overstood.
drop. Excellent way to drop that.
Overstood.
That
Yeah, it's clearly overstood.
All right, Double O, you got anything to add before we wrap it up?
He said it well. You know, I same way.
Absolutely.
Good. Yeah.
Absolutely, man. I think we all have different things that we go through. We all have different issues. I think it's important to know that the answer is always on the inside. Take your time, go to a quiet place, and you'll find the answer, man. It'll always work out. It always does.
Yeah.
So I want to leave tonight. I want to leave tonight with some important facts that they laid out tonight on tonight's show. Reach out to your children, reach out to that loved one who's important to your life, even if you don't know how. Reach out to them some type of way. Get creative. Call on a friend, call on a family member. Ask them how are they doing with their child, how are they doing with their issue. Get some help from somewhere. Take all those answers, put them together, and come to your own conclusion on what's best for you and your child. But whatever the case may be, act on it. Like Cypher said, act on it. You got the knowledge, act on it.
Yeah.
Make an imprint, make a dent. Now, see, the outcome is what the outcome is going to be, but you don't know yet until you make that, until you act on it.
That's right.
If the outcome comes out wrong, then act in a different way.
Put the energy in motion.
Come on now.
That's the God for.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. Much blessings, much respect to everybody that's listening and tuned in. We love you so much. To all the guys out there, man, we love you. If y'all got anything left to say on my stage here, man, y'all do y'all thing, man.
Hey. Just stay true to yourself. That's all. That's it. So far as I say.
Double O.
Yes, sir, man.
You got
Yeah.
anything for the people?
Uh, but basically, like I said, always like the God said, keep it true to yourself. And as long as you do that, man, you should be all right. Find a way to communicate with your kids, to get your point across, and man, keep on trying to be a better person, man. That's all I can say. I'm striving to be
Yeah.
better. Like everybody could do it, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's basically
Every
it.
little count.
Appreciate y'all
Absolutely.
tuning in. Grown Man Podcast. You know how it go.
Yeah.
Straight up. It's Grown Man Podcast, man. Thank you so much again for Pastor Jakes. How the power of miracle faith allowing us to broadcast live with everybody. Respect, Grown Man Podcast every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. You're now tuned in. Thank you so much for tuning in to all of my listeners, all of our viewers. If you have any questions or concerns, if you have any questions for us, you can call in live and talk live with us. We on live. We got plenty of viewers listening in. Let's go to the chat line and see if we can answer some questions while we're still here, man. Any questions about today's show? Any questions about your family or how if you have any questions about your children, anything, we're here to help, man. We're here to help. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching Grown Men Podcast.
Grown Men Podcast. Grown Men Podcast. Grown Men Podcast. Grown Men Podcast. You know what it is. Grown Men Podcast.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. We are still live, getting ready to close out. We just wanted to touch bases, man, and just let the people out there know that's listening, man. Put your base camp in place. Put your base in place. Once you got your base camp and you got your foundation that's solid, you can stand up on it and you can build and grow from there. So get you a team of people that believe in you, you believe in them, and y'all go from there. If anybody else on the panel got anything else to say, the floor is open before we get out of here.
All right, I'm good.
Free side fan case.
I just wanted to tell our caller peace, man. I was glad you called in and gave us some real encouragement this week.
Straight up. That's real. Much love, caller. Much love. Go ahead, Double O.
Yeah, just basically thanks for everybody who tuned in, gave us time, gave us your ear. We appreciate that. And stay 1,000, man. Till the next time we see each other. Deuces.
Peace.
Straight up. Man Podcast.
Grown men.